Hello, YouTube. You gotta love it. You're not even out of the driveway yet, and your children are in the car arguing with each other. We haven't even left the driveway yet. Anyway, we are getting ready to head up on a little camping trip to Aloha State Park in northern Michigan by Cheboygan. Never been there before. It comes highly recommended by a good friend of mine. Gonna go check this out. We'll take you along for the ride. All right, so we're on the road driving up I-75, heading up north in Michigan. So sometimes there's a debate in Michigan of when are you actually up north? What is up north? And I guess some people have different opinions. For me, it's when you start seeing the Northwoods Outfitters sign. Now that's kind of a tongue-in-cheek joke because there's so many billboards for this place called Northwoods Outfitters. It's this huge store with fishing and hunting and camping gear and food and toys, and you never know what you might find in there. And there's this billboard after billboard. But also being up north can be when you first see Santa Claus. Hopefully I'll see Santa Claus and I'll take a little video of him. We already saw one Santa and I missed him. Or being up north can be when you cross the Zilwaukee Bridge. So keep posted. And speak of the devil, there's Santa right there. Everybody say, hi, Santa.
Hey, Brett.
Oh, there we go. Northwoods Outfitters billboard. There's so many. Oh, look, another Northwoods Outfitters billboard. This one for spray paint. Oh, look, another Northwoods Outfitters billboard. This time for coffee. This one's got a grill and a chair on it. Aha, there it is, the Zilwaukee Bridge. This for me kind of is the symbolizing of going to up north, is when you cross the Zilwaukee Bridge. Even though Northwoods Outfitters has kind of become our stopping point, the Zilwaukee Bridge means you're up north. Look, a crossbow! Patio chairs and Bigfoot, no way! This is when you're so big that you need two billboards back to back. Holy cow. Corn! Oh man, here it is. They got jeans for $9.99. What? Look at this place. It's amazing. It's like a warehouse and another warehouse and another warehouse. You can even park an RV here and a boat. I don't know how you park a boat here. It's not like they have a dock, but geez. Well, here we are. We made it. Here's my big buddy, Sasquatch.
Taking a video.
Did you take a video or not?
I took a video. The wall of Cheez-Its.
All right, so you never know what you're gonna find at the Northwoods Outfit. The boy found some flannel shirts for $7.99?
$8.
$8, and he decided we had to have matching flannel shirts, so he calls us what?
Flannel Boys for life.
Flannel Boys for life. What? Well, we're way up here in God's country now, the very northeast corner of the lower peninsula of Michigan, on our way to Ocqueoc Falls. That's gonna a little side trip that we're going to on our way to Aloha State Park campground. It's beautiful up here. I'll be sure to show everybody the falls when we get there as well. Here we go. This is the view right now. Just nothing but us and the road and the bugs on the windshield. Beautiful. All right, we made it. Ocqueoc Falls. It's the biggest falls in the lower peninsula, and it's beautiful. time. We made it to Aloha State Park. I didn't do any more filming yesterday afternoon, just enjoyed some family time. So here we are. There's the camp store behind us. Just picked up some coffee and donuts. Their donuts are supposed to be legendary, so we'll see when we get back to the campsite if they're good or not. But this is a really beautiful campground. I'll show you a bit more later. On the way up here, we're always all about the adventure, not just the destination. So we see something cool, we stop at it. Driving through a town called Mio, it's spelled M-I-O, Michigan. I saw a store called the Blue Collar Clothing Company, and I thought, hey, that looks interesting. So stopped in, and they had a lot of cool stuff. It was a lot of Carhartt, Dickies, but they also had a lot of their own branded stuff with their logo on it. I picked up this cool shirt. It says Blue Collar Clothing Company. They got a website, Facebook. I'm definitely gonna like their page, and probably I'll stop at the store again. They got really cool, their self-branded stuff. They had a hat, almost bought, didn't get it, but anyway, I like the shirt. And then also we went along and we passed like a flea market type of store, antique shop supposedly, and picked up this mask. And I figure this is either some cool garage art or the heck of a start to a creepy Halloween costume. Pair it with some nasty old overalls I've already got in the garage. This thing will be sweet. Pretty cool. Anyway, I'll show you guys the state park in a little bit. Okay, here we are at Aloha State Park yet again. This is one of the jetties. There's this channel between these two jetties, and it goes back to the boat ramp, and I think it's open to the public. It's a pretty nice campground. I can see why people like it. It's not too far from Cheboygan. You can head into town, but the camp store here is really well priced. The food is great at it. This water is clean. It's not real rocky, not terribly cold. It just seems like a really nice state park. I can really see why people enjoy this place. Driving down the road and we just spotted this antique store and it looks really interesting. Plus, check out the car out front. We got to go in and check this place out. What's it called? The Crystal Gates. Sounds interesting. Let's go see if we can find a treasure. All we ended up with in the antique store was a comic book and some fishing tool for taking line off a reel. Whatever, it was an adventure. All right, here we are now at Duncan Bay Nature Preserve. There's the sign for it. So a friend of mine recommended this place to me. He said that at the end of this trail, there used to be a lumber mill, and the lumber mill's gone, but that old wood has washed up on the shore and in the water. And he said it's cool to wade around and look at the stuff, look at the wood, and maybe find even a piece to take home and do a woodworking project with. So we're gonna head on down this trail and take a look at it. All right, I got to admit that this forest kind of reminds me of the forest from the original Predator movie. It's pretty nasty back here. So the nature preserve was pretty cool. There was a lot of wood in the water. It's pretty interesting. I got some neat driftwood. Gonna make a little project out of those. It's pretty cool. Definitely worth the trip. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant, except for Alice. All right, downtown Cheboygan. We're going to the Big Dipper. We're gonna get some ice cream. It's gonna be our dinner because that's how we roll. Alright, here we are, Aloha State Park. Do a little drive-through action now. Got an eagle sculpture over there. Well, it looks like there's a little bit of a backup to get through to the campground. So I may as well pause the camera here. Alright, so we're through the check-in station and just driving through the park. Got a nice wooded area over here. Kind of a clearing. There's little beach areas down there. There's some grills. Campground cruising prohibited, whatever that means. Visitors, campers and visitors only. There's a bathroom house, showers. A lot of people have boats here. I think a lot of people launch their boats and then anchor them out in the water out over here and then get a campsite near their boat. Here's the firewood. It's all stocked up. Pro tip though, you can get almost double that that wood for the same price outside the campground as you can inside the campground. All right, here is the stations for RVs, water and sewage and all that good stuff. I don't know how any of that stuff works, but I guess it's important when you have an RV. They got clean water in there too. Here's some bathrooms, showers, pretty clean, nice facility. And just keep on rolling along. And there's our tent. We're sleeping in a tent. All these nice trailers, and we be tent people. How's that s'more?
Amazing. That's my raw hot dog. Amazing.
You know what time it is? S'more time. All right, good morning, YouTube. It's 7:15 on Monday morning. The kids did a spectacular job of getting up and getting ready and getting the tent broken down. That's that. We are all packed up. It's time to hit the road. We are headed for home, but on the way home, we're gonna stop by the waterfalls again, try to get a couple more cool pictures without a bunch of people in the background, and we're gonna go check out what's called the Sinkhole Pathway. Never been there before. We're gonna check it out. Here we go. All right, we made it back to Ocqueoc Falls before 8 a.m. We are the only people here. Super cool. We're gonna get some nice pictures without people in the background. Here we go. All empty. All right, this is what the Ocqueoc Falls looks like in the morning with no people. Beautiful. Oh, there's our little guy. He's all cold. Ocqueoc Falls, and now we're in search of the Sinkhole Pathway. Never even heard of the Sinkhole Pathway until I happened to see a random sign on the way up here, and we're gonna go check it out. So we're driving down a mess of dirt roads, and we're gonna find this place and see what it's all about. We'll take a look. All right, we found it. We are at the Sinkhole Pathway. This is about a 2-mile loop, it looks like. Starts and ends here at this parking lot. It looks very rustic. I'll show you the parking lot. Seriously, that's the parking lot. So this is a pretty rustic looking hike. And there's a sign here I'm curious about. It's gone. And it's over top of the existing sign. So I'm kind of wondering what that was about. So we're gonna go find out what the sinkholes are, what this is all about. So this sign says about the sinkholes and lakes. The bedrock underlying the general area is limestone, which will dissolve easily in water. Sinkholes are formed when large circular caves in the limestone collapse as the water dissolves the rock. This small group of sinkholes is only part of a larger system extending eastward to Lake Huron. Some sinks like Shoe Lake and Francis Lake are filled with water, and some like those on this pathway are dry. The bottom of the first sinkhole is more than 100 feet lower than the surface of Cheboygan Lake, an unusual occurrence. So based on this map, it looks to me like there's 5 sinkholes along our path, and I don't know if this is scenic or not. We're gonna go find out. Here we go. All right, so this is the first stop. This must be one of the first sinkholes. There's like a viewing platform, and it's not really much of anything to look at. There's some stairs that go all the way down. And those stairs go down a long ways, but T-Dog went down there and said there's nothing to see down there.
I hate stairs.
All right, so this is what the Sinkhole Pathway Trail is basically like, and there's really not much to see so far. The sinkholes, they're probably deep, but it's so wooded and leaf covered that there's nothing really to see. So we're just hiking along. It's well marked. There's a shortcut that cuts off the path if you don't want to go the whole way. So we'll just keep on walking. Oh, here's another outlook. Let's take a look at that. All right, per the children, there's nothing to see, and they're correct. This may as well just be a path through the woods. You can't actually see anything. All right, Sinkhole Pathway, would not recommend. Wasn't scenic at all. Very, very, very buggy. The children did not enjoy it. At least if there was something to look at, it would have been worth it, but there was not. It was just a path through the woods. Apparently there's some big holes out there, but they're so grown over with trees and everything that maybe once upon a time, years and years ago, this might have been beautiful, but wasn't worth it. Would not recommend. All right, we made a stop on the way home at the Farmer's Creamery in Mio, Michigan, and we got ourselves some chocolate milk in a glass bottle. Woo! I bet it tastes good. How is it, T-Dog?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good? All right, folks, that's a wrap on this trip. So we hit Cheboygan. We did the Aloha State Park. We hit the Ocqueoc Falls. We did the Sinkhole Pathway. We hit a antique store, a couple of them actually. We got ice cream at the Big Dipper. Did all kinds of stuff. Hit the lake. We saw a Coast Guard ship. Did a lot of fun stuff. It's a short, quick trip. So I hope you enjoyed the pictures, the videos. Maybe you learned a little bit about the area and get some ideas for your next vacation. So thanks for watching. If you like our content, please like, comment, subscribe. We sure do appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Everybody have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.